Welcome back. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth and the Joint Chiefs of Staff Chairman Dan Cain holding a press conference right now at the Pentagon on Operation Epic Fury. We will take you back there later as the developments continue, and once we see news, we will bring you back to that live coverage. But first, a clear shift in capital flows as money has moved out of high tax states like California and New York and into places like Florida and Texas. Firms like Apollo Global Management, the latest, considering a second headquarters in Florida or Texas, they said yesterday. Billionaire Stephen Ross has been developing Florida and is luring many businesses into Florida right now. But now a major bet coming back to Los Angeles. Investment management firm Cain closing a $4.3 billion financing led by J.P. Morgan and VC Properties. It's a complete development of One Beverly Hills. The project expected to generate up to $40 billion in economic activity and create thousands of jobs over the next 3 decades. Joining me now is the co-founder and CEO of Cain, Jonathan Goldstein, back with us. Cain has more than $14 billion in assets under management. Jonathan, great to see you. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey,
congratulations on this new deal. First, give us your sense of California and why you felt it was the right time to build out here, even with so many critics talking about higher taxes and bad policy there.
Look, the first thing is that we think we have the best property, the best piece of real estate in North America, not just in California, underpinned by the best brands, seeing huge retail demand, great residential demand. So it's the right time and the right place. And the market has shown by supporting us in that way that they agree with us. So, what doesn't speak doesn't lie. And, a $4.3 billion financing shows the depth of support. Now, there are narratives about California, which I understand and which we hear all the time. But what we're seeing on the ground is that Beverly Hills is an oasis.
Really interesting.
And that there is significant demand in Beverly Hills for the best properties with the best brands and the best opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the largest real estate deals in over a decade, and I wonder what it says about the appetite for large-scale real estate in California right now, given the fact that you've seen so many billionaires leave because of that wealth tax.
Well, again, I'll say it again, Maria. I think, I'm being slightly un-British. I would say it's because we've got the best piece of real estate. We've got the best piece of real estate. We've got the best hotel brand in the world. We've got the iconic, historically celebrated Beverly Hilton. We've got more retail demand than we have space in our development. And you bring all that together into a vision, and people hopefully will have back that execution and back that vision. And, we're going to ensure that we deliver against our promises and get the Aman Hotel and the retail open for the Los Angeles Olympics in 2028. And show the world that, you can believe in many things at one time. We're big investors in the Florida market. We built the largest office block in Miami at 830 Brickell. We have a significant plot coming in Palm Beach, which is a once-in-a-lifetime approval that we got from the local council. So you can believe in two narratives at the same time. And I think, the world we live in is a little bit too binary in the way in which people approach things. California is not dead, right? And it would be wrong to believe so. There can be great opportunities within California. Miami can be strong as well as Florida, obviously.
Great point, Jonathan. So let me get your take as we broaden out here and look at the macro story. Here we are on the final day of the first quarter. You've got the worst market performance in about 4 years, given the fact that oil prices have spiked. What's your take on the macroeconomic backdrop right now?
Look, I think the volatility has been going on for more than a quarter, and obviously it's been exacerbated by the Iranian conflict. I think most of us would, understand the reasoning and support the reasoning behind the Iranian conflict, but also hope that it'll be over as soon as possible. And I think that what we'll see coming out of that, if the president achieves even some of his goals, would be a very strong period of growth coming out of that, bearing in mind that one of the great dangers to world stability, and particularly in the Middle East, will have been neutered to a very large degree. And so I think you can hopefully see that whilst, we've lived through a period where there has been great volatility and the oil prices have spiked and there are issues coming out of that with potentially inflation in the short term coming down the road, that actually for the world, you can see benefits coming out of this. And I would say that for the Gulf countries, that this is going to be a great opportunity for further growth coming. that, you know, the UAE in particular has shown such great strength and resilience in dealing with what it's had to deal with in maybe a slightly unexpected way, that I think it's going to give greater confidence to those people like us who have been investing in the Gulf and who have offices in the Gulf to go further and deeper. And I really see it as the great engine of growth for the next 15 to 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's important to look at this long term, which is, I think, what President Trump has said repeatedly, that sure, we are looking at a spike in oil prices right now, but longer term, we actually have the backing to see a rocket ship in terms of global money moves and the economic story in America. You agree with that?
Well, ultimately, Maria, those of us with long memories can remember this back 40 years, right? Almost 40 years, this issue has not been dealt with by the West. And we've fudged it for decades, and it has led to continual problems, not just in the Middle East, but around the world. You know, I think the world has decided that it cannot operate with a state sponsor of terrorism operating the way it does.
That's right.
I think that's why you're seeing such a strength of support for the president in what he's doing, and just hoping that it leads to an end game that is achievable within within hopefully a relatively sensible timescale.
Jonathan, let me get your take on what tenants want. When you take a look at commercial real estate now and your new project in Beverly Hills, are there different things today than there were, say, 4 or 5 years ago that companies want today as must-haves in their new buildings?
Well, let me bifurcate that and say, look, first of all, on the commercial side, people want the best of the best. They want all the facilities, environmentally appropriate, accessible, light, air, and the best space they can. We've shown that down in Miami with our 830 Brickell product, and that's why we're 100% leased with Microsoft, Citadel, Santander, Thoma Bravo, et cetera, et cetera. In residential terms, then people want privacy, they want luxury, they want security, and they want amenities. They want everything which is in one package. And that's why we're seeing such great demand, because we have a unique property to be able to offer that with light and height and air and external space. So if you bring all that together, then you'll get demand. And I think that's what people are looking for in 2026. They're looking for all of that to be brought together with an ease of living that we can deliver for them.
Jonathan, it looks beautiful. We'll keep watching. Congrats to you. Good to see you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
You too. Jonathan Goldstein. We'll be right back.